Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Jewelz. All of my information for contacting me, reaching out, booking a reading with me are in the description of this video. I'm here today with your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting August 22nd. So first we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords, and I will draw one more, the Empress. And I'm going to draw some cards from my Angel Tarot to give us a little more detail. And we just had way too many to put to the side to validate and give us a little more of a deeper dive into the tarot cards. So we have the Star, the Hermit, the Queen of Fire, and Ego. Okay. So the Ten of Pentacles, and it's with the Star. The Ten of Pentacles is about our connection to all. So it's about our human, our earthly experience, however you would like to call it, and really seeing our connection and being aware. So watching for the signs, the messengers that come to us. I'm hearing for some of you, you might really be feeling some emotions coming up around worthiness, or maybe there's a lot of lack in your life that you're experiencing right now. And there's this inner conflict happening because you're being sent messages and signs to break free from this, to realize your connection to all and to realize your worthiness, to look at how people are showing up for you on this path. And there's a strong nature animal connection with this card as well. And then when we bring in the Star energy, this is about being open. So really looking at being open to receive. So the message on the card says, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, and on the right path. So we are also in a planning phase right now for ourselves. We don't want to move forward with any new projects or new ideas at this time because we're entering the shadow phase of Mercury going retrograde again. So if we want things to run successfully, we really need to make sure Mercury is out of retrograde, the shadow phase is complete and done, which won't be sometime, I think it's the second week of October. So anything you have been planning before today, it's okay to put those plans in motion because you've already started to manifest them prior to Mercury going retrograde. Also a good reminder just to be extra cautious in your communications, maybe a little more clear, and also very careful and avoid, if you can, signing contracts, agreements, and such. And take what resonates with you from that message. Next, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Hermit. And my lights are flickering. So the Page of Cups and the Hermit. So the message on the Hermit card says, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. And I know we have a lot of people who are, I'll say, newly awakened on their path, understanding There is, there's more. There's more to life than what they've been taught to believe. Um, Being able to kind of want to connect in with who they are, figure out what they're passionate about, what their purpose is. It's all the process of a spiritual awakening, which can bring in a lot of confusion, leaving us with this feeling of a brain fog or like this haziness where we're not seeing with clarity. And the Page of Cups and the Hermit together are saying this is a time to take time for ourselves, to practice self-care, really love who we are, and figure out who that is without everything going on around us in our life. Who are we? What do we enjoy? Um, what are we passionate about? If we didn't have to go to work every day, we didn't have to take care of our home or whatever other responsibilities, if you had time to just sit and play or do whatever you want to do, what would that be? And it's a time to think about that. A lot of reflection, a lot of self-care, self-love, really nurturing who you are, because that's going to raise your energetic vibration and start to bring you into alignment with the things that you want in your life. So if you're feeling like you're out of alignment right now, really sit with that and trust that you're being guided, and give yourself that time. So next we have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Fire together. So the Six of Swords is all about understanding resistance. So there's no need to fight. You're safe to move forward on your path. It's about understanding that when we put up resistance, we're actually blocking ourselves. The Queen of Fire comes in, and this energy is about confidence, warmth, intelligence, and graceful. And it says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself and assert your independence and creativity. So this is the Six of Swords is really about taking that step forward and trusting you're being guided, trusting there is nothing to fear. Fear is that illusion that we create. So it's about bravery and courage and being able to step forward and be who you truly are. And I think for us, we often stop ourselves from allowing ourselves to be our true authentic self. And I think many of us have been told in life how to be and who to be, and the ways that we come to being. And so that level of programming and belief system that's created doesn't allow us to be free thinkers, to really question who we are, and to really embrace that and to go with that flow. Um, and those are the beliefs that you will start to overcome as you step out of that resistance and just move forward, trusting and knowing. Um, Next, we have the Empress. So the Empress is a major arcana card, just like the Star and the Hermit. As well as the Ego, number 15. And it says, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. And I feel like this week, on a universal level, we might see some things that might make us say, like, what is going on? questioning the narrative of the universe and how things are flowing in the world. And I just keep hearing the words, expect the unexpected. So when it comes to the Empress, the Empress is about rebirth, and sometimes it can bring us into a new direction. So whether that's stepping forward into a new direction, or whether it is our thought process about ourselves and our existence, and that being our new direction, a new way of thinking, a new way of being. And then with the Ego card, this false sense of entrapment. So where in your life Are you feeling trapped? Because they're saying it's a false sense of entrapment. So how are you keeping yourself small? Are you too focused on the things you want and desire, so you're creating lack, and that lack can leave you feeling trapped as well? Um, Really looking at the fear-based thoughts. So I always think of, when I think of negativity and fear-based thoughts, I think about the media, because the media is great for feeding us that. I haven't watched the news in I don't know how many years now, because everything just didn't resonate with my soul and the way they were communicating. Um, I see us as being united. We're all one. We're all connected. Our souls are connected. So when the media does things to separate us and to bring us apart and put us against each other, it's all fear-based propaganda. And it's not healthy for us on an emotional level. It's not part of our spiritual journey. And then what does that do to us physically? So to me, that's one of those things that negative or fear-based thoughts. The other side of that is, what are the thoughts and feelings you have about yourself and where you are in your life? Is there some underlying fears that or experiences that have caused you to have negative thoughts about yourself? Um, or false thoughts, fear-based thoughts, because you are worthy of having the life that you deserve, the life that you desire. So what is it that you're afraid of? And I know for me, being able to come on video and to speak, that was something that I always feared. And being myself. So when I say being myself, I have this soul side of me, this spiritual side of me that really is about love and is about light and healing and growth. But then my human side, I have this childlike adventure side to me. I have this sarcastic sense of humor, and blending those together and being authentically who I am, and not feeling like, oh, you're not spiritual because you say these sarcastic things, and you might think they're funny, but you're not being spiritual. I'm being me. And you either love me or you don't, and I'm okay with that. What's most important is that we love ourselves, and we can be true to who we are, and we can express ourselves and not worry about being judged. This is about our journey, our path. And we need to embrace that. We're in a huge period of change right now, and there's so much resistance that you really need that strength and that courage to walk forward and unravel and become who you're meant to be here. And know that as long as you love who you are and you're really connecting in with your own heart and honoring that and honoring your spiritual self, that you need to be that. So I'm going to leave those messages with you for today. Have a magical week, and I will talk to you soon.